Hello and welcome everybody, this is TP Gaming coming to you from Germany. There's Daniel, there you go, there's two ACTs, we have the Philippines in the house, we have the United States in the house, we have Germany in the house, we have the Netherlands in the house, and Shriman is in the house as well. Welcome Shriman. Alright, and Horsepower Geek is there as well, of course. So welcome everybody, folks. Thank you for tuning in for another session. But Melissa, you said this is your first live stream you're participating in, but weren't you here last week as well? Hey, Bray is there. Hi, Bray. How are you today? PK Mega is in the house. Thank you, PK, for your schedule. I haven't seen it yet because I haven't had Discord on, but I got your message and I will take care of it a little later on. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Mac Kansas City is in the house. Okay, I'll leave it up to you guys. What would you like? We have the opportunity for clear, foggy, stormy, or random. What do we want to go for? All yours, guys. What do you want? Of course, we have a delay again, unfortunately. So let's wait until you see. And now I will ask you guys the next question. Which runways, left to right or right to left? The 8 or the 26? Oh, Gary's in the house as well. Hello, Gary. Just saw you there at the top of the live chat. Welcome, Gary. Stormy night. So far. Clear. We have to... Great. Foggy. Yeah, we got them all now. Well done, guys. Yep, we got them all. Okay. I think... there you go. There's a Gary W saying grey, of course, the grey screens. Well, if we don't have any wind, we can choose anything, but until then... So we need to... Okay, right to left, left to right. That's the problem, there's only 12 people, so 5 people say this and 5 that. 8, 8, 8, clear day, and 8. Let's make it clear, and let's go left to right. Oh, how about we leave everything turned on and see what happens? No, we're just joking. Okay, let's do it this way. How did you lose like 70 subs? Well, because for some reason something is going crazy and weird with my channel, and I was up 70, I'm down 70, and now I'm below 500 again, so it's just crazy. It's, I don't know, I can't really say what's going on. Obviously I only have about 400 subs because some people are just making fun of my channel and they are going up and down and left and right and giving me all their accounts and then taking them all back again. So it's just a ridiculous situation, really. So just think about that. I only have about 450 subs. Maybe there will be a couple of people today who might like to subscribe, which would be excellent, of course, but we have to consider that that's probably not what's going to happen, unfortunately. Okay, so what do we have here? Let me just get myself organized here, get the screens working. How big do we need? Oh, that's right, it's this longer situation here. We're going left to right, so we'll just sort of will they go that far? No, they shouldn't go that far, the departures, so we'll just put it down here. Hope everything will be good. We can't get away from the center. We'll try and see if I can get that away somehow. Just set this, line this all up, and open this up as much as possible. turn the good old cameras on and do the legal stuff straight away. So welcome everybody, thank you very much for tuning in for this session here. We are here at Munich International Airport. Franz Josef Strauß is how you would pronounce it correctly. And the colors that you see here on the bottom right, this being in pink and this over here on the other side being yellow, or later on in green for all arrivals, and the pink ones for the departures, are modifications. They do not come within the game when you buy it. The camera movements that you will see in a second, and I'll do it straight away. Hansa line 1620, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right. And
8 right, pushback approved. Hansa line 1620.
This camera movement that you can see right now is not part of the game. No zooms, no twisting around, no checking out that the tug is doing a good job. This is not part of the game. Certain commands are not part of the game as well, so I'm very sorry about this. Whatever you see here right now is modified, unfortunately not available for everybody else. Alrighty guys, so we have our first pushback, we've got our first arrivals coming in. And I would like to welcome everybody that I haven't seen. There is Syed Ishtiaq Ahmed is there again. Hello, welcome. Christian is in the house. Hello, Christian. Nice to meet you. Sam F is in the house. Shriman, we already knew. Okay, what do we getting blocked here again or what? I have no idea who to block. What you may have noticed is that I have I was able to change the voices again, so we will have plenty of voices from all over the world. India, England, Australia, US and whatnot. So this will be good fun. We'll be using both runways, 8 left and 8 right for arrivals, and well, we'll see how we go, see how we manage. Okay, I'll call you Ishtiaq. No problem. Sorry about that. Yeah, just ask your questions. And if there's any questions that I do not answer to, we will... No, I've taken helium check out.
Ground. Hansaline 2164, request pushback.
I had her in before. Her name is Melissa, but that's just ridiculous.
Condor 1611 inbound runway 8 left.
So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how things will happen, and we'll just get going. Again, any questions that you have and that I do not get back to you, or if I miss anything, please write it up and ask me in between the two sessions. We'll be doing Munich now, and we will doing another airport a little later on. I'm not saying which one, because if I do, everybody's going to be gone. No, I'm just joking. But I remember last week when we started off with the US, everybody was gone for the other one, so I'm going to turn things around and force you guys to stick around just a little bit. However, thank you very much everybody who's tuned in, even though you are not part of the if you're not part of the chat, but please write down something, and if you don't want to write something, please please subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get going. Hansa line 1620, runway 8 left via Sierra.
Runway 8 left via Sierra. Hansa
Whoa.
line 1620.
What did I do that for? Hansa line 1620, runway 8 right. Change that
Runway 8
around.
right. Hansa line 1620.
That was my fault. Come on. Yes, that's a lot more better. We don't want you to use all your kerosene by the time you get there. Remember, okay, I could put... no, I don't want to put her in, because it's just a horrible... It goes in my ears badly. Hansa line 2164, pushback approved. Expect runway 8 right. Hope everybody had a wonderful week.
Pushback approved. Hansaline 2164.
And remember, folks, Munich is full of bugs, so there's going to be some excitement that's going to be happening probably sometime during the session. I hope you folks have NASA TV on as well for the splashdown of the capsule coming down from the ISS. I have that turned on. In about an hour's time. Actually, what did I say? What did I write down? I can't remember. I don't know where it is, but it's happening. It's happening within our stream. The splashdown in the Gulf side of Florida. I hope, Gary, you are out there at Pensacola and got the give us a live stream from right down there. So we got our first arrivals coming in as well. We're still 4 minutes, well, after 6 minutes on my schedule, so you get the first points on the board. Lufthansa 2481, runway 8 right, clear to land, wind is 5981 knots.
Runway 8 right, clear to land, Lufthansa 2481.
Tower, Speedbird 958 inbound, runway 8 left.
How's the sound, folks? A little sound check here. I haven't changed anything from last time, so I hope everything is good. Nobody said anything, so I presume everything should be good. Just let me know. See if you can see everything. Everything's moving fine. Give us a feedback. Hansaline 2164. What's the situation? Tug is still around. There's our tug. Still pushing him. Just a little bit. He's working hard and heavy.
Ground. Hansaline
There you go.
2164, request taxi runway 8 right.
Hansaline 2394, runway 8 right via Sierra 7 Sierra.
Unable taxi. Will advise when ready. Hansaline 2394.
This is quite interesting. Hansaline 2164, runway 8 right via Sierra 7 Sierra. Perhaps I should choose the right aircraft.
Runway 8 right via Sierra 7 Sierra 5. Hansaline 2164.
Ground, Lufthansa 2470, request pushback.
Lufthansa 2470, pushback approved. Expect runway 8 right. Looks like everything is programmed in this schedule to come around, you know, that everything in this area here and here is departing first. See, all the lights are on. So this is unfortunate that the randomness hasn't taken over. So that's a little bit unfortunate. So what's you, 2164? You moving or not? Do we need an extra invitation? Lufthansa, no. Hansaline 2164, runway 8 right. Now he's probably moving.
Runway 8 right. Hansaline 2164.
Condor 1611, runway 8 left, clear to land. Wind is 5981 knots. And we got our first 10 points on the board.
Runway 8 left, clear to land. Condor 1611.
I think that's been programmed that this area here is always the first one that has a lot of action. So we're going to have some crossings today for arrivals who are going to move in this direction and the others around here. So this is certainly going to be the spot, the hot spot. Lufthansa 2481. Where is he going? He's going into that area. Lufthansa 2481, taxi to terminal via Tango Sierra 8.
Unable to comply, Lufthansa 2481. Taxi to
So as soon as he moves out, the next one moves in. It's not like we don't have any other spots here. Hansaline 2394, pushback approved. Expect runway 8 right.
Ground. 8 right, pushback approved. Hansaline 2394.
And we have our first arrival up the top as well. So we have live, yes, we have live coverage from the spaceship coming down.
Tower, Condor 747 heavy inbound, runway 8 right.
Turkish 1638, is he already ready? He hasn't called us yet, right? Is he ready? I'm not sure. Turkish 1638, pushback approved. Expect runway 8 left. Yeah, he was ready. That's good.
8 left, pushback approved.
So let's check out the tug here. He's doing a bit of twist and turning. And now he's got him. Alright. Lufthansa 2481, are you moving or do you need some extra invitation? He's moving now. Speedbird 9058, runway 8 left, clear to land, wind is 59 at 1 knots.
Runway 8 left cleared to land. Speedbird 958.
Condor 1611, taxi to terminal via Alpha 5, Mike, November 1, November 2. Move around this way, please.
Taxi to terminal via Alpha 5 Mike November 1 November.
So we have our bug
Condor
here, Lufthansa
1611.
2470 in the corner. That is always been an issue. See, the tug is still sitting around the back. And let's see if we can just move him around if he's going to start taxiing. Lufthansa 2470, continue taxi. See if he turns around. No, now he's pushing back
Enable taxi.
on his own. See, this is one of the very, very few airlines that are possible to move backwards on their own.
Request taxi runway 8 right.
Hansa Line 23904, runway 8 right via Sierra 7 Sierra.
Runway 8 right via Sierra 7 Sierra. Hans Allen 23904.
Oh, Shriman, you're leaving already. Okay, take care. Volume up. Volume up for who?
Ground, Turkish 1638, request taxi runway 8 left.
Myself or game volume? So the pilots. Wow, even higher. Crazy. Okay, check it out. See if it's better now. So we got arrivals everywhere. Everything's happening. So what's going on here? Lufthansa, you about ready now? Are you ready? It looks like it. Lufthansa 2470, runway 8 right via Sierra 7 Sierra. Nope, he's not ready yet. No, he's still moving about a little bit. So 2481, he's going into that corner. So we're going to... What are we going to do? We're going to ask him to hold short here. Lufthansa 2481, hold short of taxiway Delta 3.
Hold short of taxiway Delta 3, Lufthansa 2481.
Ground, Lufthansa 2470, request taxi runway 8 right.
Yes, it's yeah, Gary, I'm absolutely with you. But I think, yeah, I mean, if you consider how long it takes nowadays to... Actually, let's see how we're doing down the bottom here. I think we're looking quite safe here. Hansa Line 1620, wind is 58 at 1 knots, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff. Get rid of what we can, alright?
Runway 8 right cleared for takeoff. Hansa Line 1620.
Speedbird 9058, taxi to terminal via Alpha 5, Mike, November 2.
Tower, Airport Eagle 552 inbound runway 8 right.
Turkish 1638, continue taxi.
Taxi to terminal via Alpha 5 Mike November 2. Speedbird 958.
Turkish 1638, hold short of taxiway November.
Continue taxi, Turkish 1638.
Okay, here we
Hold
go.
short of taxiway November, Turkish 1638.
Lufthansa 2470, runway 8 right via Sierra 7 Sierra. Get him to move around the back.
Runway 8 right via Sierra 7 Sierra, Lufthansa 2470.
So we got some wonderful views here. We got the new liveries here, folks. Are they beautiful?
Iberia 3195, request pushback.
Iberia 3195, pushback approved. Expect runway 8 left via Charlie 4.
Ground, 8 left via Charlie 4, pushback approved. Iberia 3195.
Condor 747 heavy, runway 8 right, clear to land, wind is 58 at 1 knots.
Runway 8 right, cleared to land. Condor 747 heavy.
The pilots are still down. Okay, well, I'm already almost at full blast here. Okay, this is the highest that I can put it up to. Hope this is going to be better. Lufthansa 2481, continue taxi. Letting the other one pass.
Taxi, Lufthansa 2481.
Everything is just so tight in here. Got a head-on collision here, folks. Yes, but no. Of course not. Going to be turning around safely. Turkish 1638, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Turkish 1638.
Hansaline 1620, contact departure. Our first departure here, folks.
Contact departure. Good morning, Hansaline 1620.
Yeah, I think we have about a 20 or 40 second delay, something like that. Even though I did not even turn a delay on. I don't understand that. Hansaline 2164, runway 8 right, line up and wait.
Runway 8 right, line up and wait. Hansaline 2164.
I think the problem may be that the voices that I have reinstalled are pretty quiet for some reason.
Ground. Hansaline 2108 request pushback.
Hansaline 2176, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Ground, Iberia 31905, request taxi runway 8 left.
Iberia 31905, continue taxi.
Ground, 8 right pushback approved. Hansaline 2176.
Condor 747 heavy, taxi to terminal via Bravo 7 Sierra 6.
Continue taxi, Iberia 31905. Taxi to terminal via Bravo 7 Sierra 6, Condor 747 heavy.
Hansaline 2164, wind is 58 at 1 knots, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff. Hansaline 2164.
Turkish 1638, wind is 58 at 1 knots, runway 8 left, cleared for takeoff. Might as well get rid of him as well.
Runway 8 left cleared for takeoff, Turkish 1638.
Okay, well this is the loudest that I could put it up anyway, so at least it's working now, so it's good. How else are we doing? Everything is moving in smoothly. Air Portugal 552, runway 8 right, clear to land, wind is 58 at 1 knots. Amazingly, where are the arrivals?
Runway 8 right, clear
Don't
to
have any
land.
arrivals.
Air Portugal 552.
That is strange. That is weird. That is really weird. They'll probably all be coming up at the... what we got here? We got 3, 7, 10, so 13, 8, 13. There's one missing there. So there's one flight in between that has not come up. That'll give us the opportunity to get rid of some departures. Hansaline 23904, runway 8 right, line up and wait.
Runway 8 right, line up and wait. Hansaline 23904.
Ground, Hansaline 2176 request taxi runway 8 right.
Hansaline 2176, runway 8 right, via Sierra 7 Sierra.
Ground, Lufthansa 2004 request pushback.
Runway 8 right via Sierra 7 Sierra, Hansaline 2176.
Hansaline 2164, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good morning.
I wonder,
Hansaline
Daniel, if
2164.
you've stopped laughing by now for the for Samuel to tell me to keep it quiet there and be patient. I think that that must have been like hot oil running down your neck, right? The delay I can't change. It does give me the opportunity to put a delay in there of 30 seconds or a minute, or no, a minute or 2 minutes, but I turned that off and it doesn't really care. Turkish 1638, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good morning, Turkish 1638.
Hansaline 2108, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Ground, 8 right pushback approved. Hansaline 2108.
Lufthansa 2004, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Ground, 8 right pushback.
Push them all back.
Lufthansa 2004.
Air Portugal 552, taxi to terminal via Tango Sierra 8 Delta 5.
Taxi to terminal via Tango Sierra 8 Delta 5. Air Portugal 552.
But Samuel was correct in every which way. So in case Samuel is watching this, he said he was going to watch it a little later. So a big shout out to Samuel. Thank you very much for tuning in here and checking this out. And yeah, keep it up and throw it all at me. I don't mind. I don't care. Melissa, I'm very, very safe. I'm not leaving house. I don't need to, fortunately. So all good. Hansa line 23904. Wind is 57 at 1 knots. Runway 8 right. Cleared for takeoff. Unlike you folks in ACT and in Victoria, with the, I think you guys are actually got the shutdown right, eh? You're not allowed to go out at night, and only once a day you are allowed to go shopping. So things are really, really tough down where you guys are. Lufthansa 2470, runway 8 right, line up and wait. I wonder why. Let me just have a look and see.
Line up and wait. Lufthansa 2470.
So amazed, really, that what is wrong with the schedule here? Arrivals 8173, X3 and X3.
2108 request taxi runway 8 right.
Okay, this is weird. And then we've got 819. That should be Air France coming next from Charles de Gaulle. That's strange. So hopefully there was 2 X3 aircrafts. Iberia 31905. Wind is 57 at 1 knots. Runway 8 left. Cleared for takeoff. Oh, there we go. This should be our Air France flight. There we go. So there was just 2 in between for some reason that didn't work out. Lufthansa 2470, wind is 57 at 1 knots, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 8 right cleared for takeoff. Lufthansa 2470.
Hansa line 23904, contact departure.
Contact departure. Goodbye. Hansa line 23904.
Marco Fumero in the house. Welcome, Marco. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it. How many people we got? I can't see. Let me have a look. 18 people. Excellent. Thank you, folks. Appreciate it. ISF 535 heavy, pushback approved. Expect runway 8 left. So we should be in the rhythm now of arrivals coming in. Have a look at this wonderful livery here, folks. Got the mountains. Everybody's shivering. Australia has winter at the moment, so it's pretty cold down there. Unlike here in Europe, where we have summer. And in the United States, of course. Let me see if Lufthansa 2004 is finally finished. No, he's not. He's still pushing. It's just taking forever in 2 days.
Right. Lufthansa 2004 request taxi runway 8 right.
is ready. Lufthansa 2004 runway 8 right via Sierra 7 Sierra.
Runway 8 right 5 Sierra 7 Sierra. Lufthansa 2004.
Hansa line 2108 runway 8 right via Sierra 7 Sierra. Do the same way.
Runway 8 right 5 Sierra 7 Sierra. Hansa line 210.
Iberia 31905, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good morning. Iberia 31905.
Let's not do this countdown, Menno and Sam. It hurts. It hurts a lot. Lufthansa 2470, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good morning. Lufthansa 2470.
Look at these two. Look at this, eh? We've got the departure down there, and this one is just crossing right behind him. It would be interesting to see if we had a departure here, that we could pretty much almost guarantee ourselves a collision. Wow. See that, eh? Munich down the back. And we got the Alps. No snow in the Alps.
ISF 535 heavy, request taxi runway 8 left.
ISF 535 heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, ISF 535
So we got now,
heavy.
we got 19, 21,
Right.
22. Yes, we do have the next arrival. Okay, good. We're back in the 3-minute mark. KLM 1790 pushback approved. Expect runway 8 right. I think we're going to be pretty safe today.
Right. 8 right pushback approved. KLM 1790.
With our departures down the bottom. Shouldn't be too bad. Air France coming in, and the next one coming in as well. Germania. They don't even exist anymore, as far as I know. Thank you, Melissa. Appreciate it. So, how are we doing? So, France is coming down on the bottom. He's still 7-8 miles out. See if we can get Hansa Line 2176 up and going before Air France comes down. Otherwise, otherwise. So everything is moving, so we don't have any more departures all of a sudden here. What's going on here? We're missing departures here all of a sudden. What a crazy schedule. What do we got here? Germania, yeah. So Hansa Line, can we risk it with you? What do we say? No, we're not, because the if we ever check this out, we are definitely not 5 nautical miles between these 2 points, so that would be disaster if we would try and do the departure in between here. Hansa Line 2176, line up and Hansa Line 2176, runway 8 right, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Say again, Hansa Line 2176. Runway 8 right, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft, Hansa Line 2176.
Ground, Hansa Line 2270.
Melissa, you don't want to do that, trust me. You don't.
1790 request taxi runway 8 right.
Hansa Line 2270, pushback approved, expect runway 8 left.
Ground, 8 left, pushback approved. Hansa Line 2270.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll check out the departure in a second. KLM 179 runway 8 right via Sierra 5 Sierra.
Runway 8 right via Sierra 5 Sierra. KLM 1790.
ISA 535 heavy, wind is 56 at 1 knots. Runway 8 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 8 left, cleared for takeoff. ISA 535 heavy.
Yeah, I think so as well. Safety first. Oh, I didn't even tell Air France to touch down. What an idiot I am. Oh, man. Oh, well, we got the Frenchies gonna be fuming. Air France 1122, contact departure. Oh, man. It's not like that. That's what you do. It's so easy. That's when you make these easy mistakes. Hansa Line 2176, wind is 56 at 1 knots, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 8 right cleared for takeoff, Hansa Line 2176.
So, what's our story with our departures here? What do we got now? Well, we have 825, KLM departure, correct. And then we should have had a few Hansa Line ones in 2-minute levels, 26 that's now, so we've missed 1 aircraft. Hansa Line 2134, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Tower, Hansa Line 2309 inbound runway 8 left.
Ground, 8 right, pushback approved, Hansa Line 2134.
PK, it's not part of having a heavy schedule here where I cannot converse with you guys. If you guys want that, I said that last week, then we can do that, but most of the guys said no, have an easy one, so I'll be able to talk to you guys in between instead of just me powering these commands here one after another. But I'm fine if you know, either way, if it's too boring for you guys, I can write up different schedules and then see how we go. Hansa Line 2270, runway 8 left, via November 3 November.
Runway 8 left via November 3 November. Hansaline 2270.
Germania 6005, runway 8 right, clear to land, wind is 56 at 0 knots.
Runway 8 right cleared to land. Germania 6005.
ISR 535 heavy, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good morning. ISR 535 heavy.
Hansaline 2176, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good morning. Hansaline 2176.
Lufthansa 2004, runway 8 right, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 8 right line up and wait behind next landing aircraft. Lufthansa 2004.
Ground. Hans Allen 1980 request pushback.
I can do a 10-minute high power, yes, but the problem is it just doesn't end there because all these aircrafts need to go, so I would actually have to have a stop in between there of 10 minutes before the next ones can start again, and I don't think if that's going to come out to pretty much the same.
Hansaline 2134 request taxi runway 8 right.
Hansaline 2134 runway 8 right via Sierra 7 Sierra.
Runway 8 right via Sierra 7 Sierra. Hansaline 2134.
Hansaline 1980 pushback approved. Expect runway 8 right.
Ground. 8 right pushback approved. Hans Allen 1980.
Germania 6005, taxi to terminal via Bravo 706. Let him talk.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo 7 Sierra 6, Germania 6005.
Lufthansa 2004, wind is 55 at 0 knots, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff.
Dover, Hansaline 1995
Dubber.
inbound runway.
It's called Tower, not
Runway 8
Dubber.
cleared for takeoff. Lufthansa 2004.
Hansaline 2108, runway 8 right, line up and wait.
Runway 8 right line up and wait. Hans Allen 2108.
I think I might do the, since I was hoping to do a multiplayer Frankfurt with Eli, but unfortunately I've spoken to Eli today and he has so many issues with work and whatnot, so unfortunately we won't be doing any multiplayers soon. So I think I may do a Frankfurt, maybe I'll do your Frankfurt PK Mega for this Wednesday. How's that sound? Germania 6005. Air France 1123, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Ground, 8 right pushback approved, Air France 1123.
Ground. Hans Allen 1980 request taxi runway 8 right.
Hansaline 2108, wind is 55 at 0 knots, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 8 right cleared for takeoff. Hans Allen 2108.
Hansaline 2309, runway 8 left, clear to land, wind is 55 at 0 knots.
Runway 8 left cleared to land. Hans Allen 2309.
KLM 1790, wind is 55 at 0 knots, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 8 right cleared for takeoff. KLM 1790.
Hansaline 1980, runway 8 right via Sierra 7 Sierra.
Runway 8 right via Sierra 7 Sierra. Hans Allen 1980.
Lufthansa 2004, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good morning. Lufthansa 2004.
Good morning. We are 8 o'clock, 8:30 in the AM. And we finally have an arrival. Again, Hansaline 2108, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good morning. Hans Allen 2108.
Then again, this is just a normal schedule, really, if you think about it. Doesn't need to be crazy. Hansa line 2270, wind is 56 at 0 knots, runway 8 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 8 left cleared for takeoff. Hansa line 2270.
Ground, Lufthansa 2060 request pushback.
Ground, Air France 1123 request taxi runway 8 right.
Air France 1123, runway 8 right via Sierra 5 Sierra.
Runway 8 right via Sierra 5 Sierra, Air France 1123.
Hansa line 2309, taxi to terminal via Alpha 9 November 3.
Tower, Lufthansa 2237 inbound runway 8 right.
Lufthansa 2060, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Taxi to terminal via Alpha 9 and November 3, Hansa line 2309.
KLM 1790, contact departure.
Ground, 8 right pushback approved. Lufthansa 2060.
Hansa line 1995, runway 8 right, clear to land, wind is 56 at 2 knots.
Contact departure, good morning, KLM 1790.
Runway 8 right cleared to land, Hansa line 1995.
Tower, Air France 1122 inbound runway 8 left.
All the best to your mum, Housepower. Please say hello to her. All the best. I have already chosen an airport because I have to do the schedule for it. So we already have a schedule and we already have an airport. Horsepower Geek, I can tell you stories about the United States. They're incredible. Doesn't surprise me one tiny bit. In the night, it doesn't bother you. You know, the people just don't have the money. Therefore, you can file a report, you can take them to court, you can even win, but it doesn't really matter because you're not going to get your money. It's just a waste of time. Just a whole bunch of idiots there. It's incredible. I can tell you guys a story. Remind me of a story a little later on when we do a chat if you're interested in between sessions. Just remind me of Disney, downtown Disney Orlando, and then I'll tell you a story about how the folks are working in the United States. Hansa line 2270, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good morning, Hansa line 2270.
Lufthansa 2030, pushback approved, expect runway 8 left. Push another one to the top.
Ground, 8 left pushback approved, Lufthansa 2030.
So we have a few arrivals coming in here now, 2 at the same time, crazy enough. Hansa line 19905, taxi to terminal via Tango Sierra 8.
Tower, Condor 25 heavy inbound runway 8 right.
Taxi to terminal via Tango Sierra 8, Hansa line 19905.
Ground, Lufthansa 2060 request taxi runway 8 right.
So, 2 parallel arrivals here. That was not planned, but we have 2 runways. Do we care? No, we don't. Lufthansa 2060, runway 8 right via Sierra 7 Sierra.
Runway 8 right via Sierra 7 Sierra, Lufthansa 2060.
Hansa line 2134, runway 8 right, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Ground, Pilot 376 request pushback.
Pilot 376, pushback approved, expect runway 8 left.
Runway 8 right, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft, Hansa line 2134.
Ground, 8 left pushback approved, Pilot 376.
We usually call that Air France, but not African, but I could try. African 1122. Works. African 1122, runway 8 left, clear to land, wind is 56 at 0 knots. No, now we got Delta. Air France 1122, runway 8 left, clear to land, wind is 56 at 0 knots. Lufthansa 2237, runway 8 right, clear to land, wind is 56 at 0 knots.
Runway 8 left, cleared to land. Air France 1122.
Runway 8 right, cleared to land. Lufthansa 2237.
Ground, Lufthansa 2030, request taxi runway 8 left.
A little bit offset here, folks. Just a little bit. He's still learning. Lufthansa 2030, runway 8 left, via November 3 November.
Runway 8 left via November 3 November, Lufthansa 2030.
I bet you are, Daniel, I bet you are.
Ground. Dolomiti 1674, request pushback.
Oh, my nemesis, Dolomiti. Used to be times that my voice recognition would not be able to do that. Hansaland 2134, wind is 56 at 0 knots, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff. Air France 1123, runway 8 right, line up and wait.
Runway 8 right cleared for takeoff. Hansaline 2134.
Runway 8 right, line up and wait. Air France 1123.
Lufthansa 2237, taxi to terminal via Tango Sierra 8.
Taxi to terminal via Tango Sierra 8, Lufthansa 2237.
Dolomiti 1674, pushback approved. Expect runway 8 left. Crazy. Dolomiti for the first time.
Ground. 8 left, pushback approved. Dolomiti 1674.
Air France 1122, taxi to terminal via Alpha 5, Mike, November 2.
Taxi to terminal via Alpha 5 Mike November 2. Air France 1122.
Air France 1123, runway... Oops. Air France 1123, wind is 56 at 0 knots, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff.
Unable taxi. Request detailed taxi instructions. Air France 1123.
Hansaline 1980, runway 8 right, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 8 right cleared for takeoff. Air France 1123.
Condor 25 heavy, runway 8 right, clear to land, wind is 56 at 0 knots.
Runway 8 right, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft. Hansaline 1980.
Hansaline 2134, contact departure.
Runway 8 right cleared to land. Condor 25 heavy. Contact departure. Good morning.
I cannot say no wind. It's
Ground. Lot 376, request taxi runway 8 left.
Yeah, it's you can't do that. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't have that command. It says Dolomiti. I cannot say Dolomiti, but I can do that in a second.
Ground.
To find out.
Lufthansa 903, request pushback.
Lufthansa 903, pushback approved. Expect runway 8 left.
Ground. 8 left, pushback approved. Lufthansa 903.
Apollo 376, runway 8 left via November 3 November.
Runway 8 left via November 3 November. Lot 376.
Air France 1123, contact departure. I don't have any issues with Xiamen Air. I just don't have them in the schedule. I don't understand that, Melissa. What do you want me to keep posting? I think I might have missed something there. What's up, Lufthansa 903? Are you moving or not? Condor 25 heavy, taxi to terminal via Sierra 6.
Taxi to terminal via Sierra 6. Condor 25 heavy.
Hansaline 1980, wind is 57 at 0 knots, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 8 right cleared for takeoff. Hans Allen 1980.
Tower, Lufthansa 122 inbound runway 8 right.
I know it's lot, but you have to say... You cannot say lot. Hold on, check it out. Lot 376. Okay. That works as well. It's just how it used to be. It always used to be Polot, and it used to be DLL Dolomodi. So I don't know, for some reason things have changed. My voice recognition seems to be understanding me a little better now. So how are we doing down here? Okay, let's do this Dolomiti. Dolomiti 1674 works too. Crazy.
Dolomiti 2300 request.
Dolomiti 1674, runway 8 left via November 3 November.
Runway 8 left via November 3.
But I don't think it's the... Obviously, that's not how the ADCs would say so, so it doesn't matter. Hansaline 1980, contact departure. Are you guys having fun with Streamlabs again?
Hans Allen 1980.
Lufthansa 2030, wind is 570 knots, runway 8 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 8 left cleared for takeoff.
A little check on how many people there are. 21 people! Hey, excellent! Thank you very much, everybody. There's quite a few who are not within the chat, so thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Of course, one person immediately felt like I'm talking to him, so he turned it off quickly. So sorry about that. I'm not going to say anything anymore. I'll keep you guys incognito. Lufthansa 903, runway 8 left via November 3 November.
Runway 8 left via November 3 November, Lufthansa 903.
Dolomiti 2300, pushback approved, expect runway 8 left.
Ground 8 left pushback approved. Dolomiti 2300.
We are mobbing Streamlab here. Is that fair? No. But do we like it? Well, he's my friend because he's taking care of me, and he's keeping my back free. He's taking care of me. Lufthansa 2090, pushback approved. Expect runway 8 right.
Ground 8 right, pushback approved. Lufthansa 2090.
Lufthansa 2060, wind is 570 knots, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff. You have enough time before your
cleared for takeoff.
buddy comes in.
2060.
Yes, Melissa, I'd love to show you guys some entertainment. But it would be a lot more fun just to do it with a handful of people. I'd love to do it for many more people and interact with every one of you. But we got to start somewhere, and I'm very glad that we've won you around for the first time. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Lufthansa 2030, contact departure. I hope everybody has the NASA live stream happening as well. They can see the boats, the speedboats are coming out to find the capsule coming in. Let's hope everything will work out well. Cameras are up, so it's going to be very, very exciting. Lufthansa 122, runway 8 right, clear to land. Wind is 570 knots. And what are we doing? Is this
runway
the
8 right, cleared to land. Lufthansa
is
122.
that our final arrival or not? I have no idea. Lot 376, wind is 570 knots. Runway 8 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 8 left cleared for takeoff. Lot 376.
Lufthansa 2090, runway 8 right via Sierra 70.
Ground, Lufthansa 2090, request taxi runway 8 right.
Who's our last
runway 8 right via Sierra
arrival?
7 Sierra. Lufthansa 2090.
Our last
Ground,
arrival.
Dolomiti 2300 request taxi runway 8 left.
20. What's this? Oh no, that's the departure. What's the arrival? 2139. 2139. No, we got 3 more arrivals. 4 more arrivals coming in. So we still got a bit to go. Bellamodi 2300, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Dolomiti 2300.
Lufthansa 2060, contact departure.
Contact departure. Goodbye. Lufthansa 2060.
Okay, we'll get everybody up from the ground. So these should be our last. Let me check and see if we are down to the last departure. 8:59. Are we past 8:59? Oh no, way not. Got heaps to go. Plenty to go. Who was the last one here? 2090.
Inbound runway 8 left.
2090. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more departures coming up. Lufthansa 122, taxi to terminal via Tango, Sierra 8.
Taxi to terminal via Tango Sierra 8, Lufthansa 122.
See you later, PK. Melissa, I have lived in Australia for 9 years. When I was somewhere between 13 and 22. Dolomiti 1674, wind is 570 knots, runway 8 left, cleared for takeoff. I used to live in Brizzy,
Left, cleared for takeoff.
Brisbane,
1674.
and later on down the Gold Coast. Surface Paradise. Lot 376, contact departure. Lot 376. See, it doesn't work. Lot 376, contact departure. There you go. You can't say lot. That was just a coincidence.
Contact departure. Good morning. Pilot 376.
Lufthansa 2282, pushback approved. Expect runway 8 left.
Ground, Lufthansa 2282 request pushback. Ground, 8 left pushback approved, Lufthansa 2282.
Lufthansa 903, wind is 570 knots, runway 8 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 8 left, cleared for takeoff. Lufthansa 903.
I was actually living in Australia just this year. I was staying down the Gold Coast, Broad Beach, and had a unit there. And I stayed there for 5 months with my daughter. She's on an off year. And yeah, spent some time down in Australia, just her and me, before she's going to university in a couple of months' time, Corona depending. Dolomiti 1674, contact departure. She's going to be studying
Contact
biology.
Departure. Good morning, Dolomiti 1674.
Brisbane used to be fabulous, but from what I've seen, it's come down quite a lot, unfortunately. It's not as, yeah, it's not as safe anymore, apparently. Yeah, and it's a lot of people down there where I used to live, that a lot of things have changed. It doesn't look as good anymore.
Ground, Lufthansa 2282 request taxi runway 8 left.
Lufthansa 2282, runway 8 left via November 3 November.
Runway 8 left via November 3 November, Lufthansa 2282.
Lufthansa 2139, runway 8 left, clear to land, wind is 580 knots.
Tower, Pilot 375 inbound runway 8 right.
Runway 8 left, cleared to land, Lufthansa 2139.
Sam, yes, it may be this way, but lot in the game is programmed as Polot call sign. Maybe that's because I still have the old list here, but I could program it differently, but that's just how it is. I do not have a Discord myself, but I think there is a Discord for Tower 3D or something like that. You'd have to ask PK Mega, I have no idea. Lufthansa 903, contact departure. We've got a lot coming in,
morning, Lufthansa 903.
and I will prove to you that lot will probably not work. Lot 375, and you can see at the top, at the commands channel here up the top there, check it out, lot 375, lot 375, lot 375, lot 375, Polot 375. There you go. See, it's programmed as such. Delamodi 2300, runway 8 left, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft. Hope that answers it.
Line up and wait behind next landing aircraft. Delamodi 2300.
I've never been to Canberra. I've went down to Sydney. That's pretty much the most south that I've been. I've been about 50 or 60 kilometers north of Adelaide when I did a trip with my daughter today in a camper van, moving up from
request pushback.
from the Gold Coast, moving up all the way to where did we go to? We went to Early Beach, and from Early Beach went a little bit north towards Townsville, but headed left towards Mount Isa and heading towards Ayers Rock. Went to Ayers Rock, went down, straight down, past Coober Pedy, tried to dig a couple of holes, get some opals, but no, we didn't. But we have a show in Germany that is actually is a series, so showing opals mining of these folks hanging around in the outback. Really interesting, but very, very difficult, of course. But unfortunately, I'm not allowed to work there. But who knows? On my old days, that'd be something I'd be interested in. Delamodi 2300, wind is 5880 knots, runway 8 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 8 left cleared for takeoff. Delamodi 2300.
Lufthansa 2139, taxi to terminal via Alpha 9 and November 3.
Taxi to terminal.
Hansa Line 2440, pushback approved, expect runway 8 left.
Ground, 8 left pushback approved. Hansa Line 2440.
So, what's up, Polot? Polot is he our last one? Shouldn't be our last one, really. No, KLM and another one still up to come. But obviously, what do we have? 52, 55. 52 didn't come down, so we have 1 more minute before the next one is coming in. Lufthansa 2139er, hold short of taxiway November.
Hold short of taxiway November, Lufthansa 2139.
Polot 375, runway 8 right, clear to land, wind is 5880 knots.
Tower, Germania 5184, request pushback.
Germania 5184, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Runway 8 right cleared to land. Polot 375.
Tower, 8 right pushback approved. Germania 5184.
Lufthansa 2090, runway 8 right, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 8 right, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Yes,
Lufthansa
Melissa, we
2090.
intended a, what did you want? 3 weeks. We wanted to rent it for 3 weeks. We just wanted to go up north the coast, all the way up to Cairns. Delamodi 2300, contact departure. Unfortunately, when we went to Early Beach,
Goodbye.
I promised my daughter to go around the... we wanted to do a helicopter ride over the...
Ground, Hansa line 2440 request taxi runway 8 left.
Hold on a second.
Tower.
Lufthansa
Condor
2139, continue
inbound
taxi.
runway 8 right.
Hansa line 2440, runway 8 left via November 4 November.
Continue taxi, Lufthansa 2139.
Runway 8 left via November 4 November. Hansa line 2440.
Lufthansa 2282, wind is 5880 knots, runway 8 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 8 left cleared for takeoff. Lufthansa 2282.
No, there's going to be another airport coming up. I'll tell you the story in a second, because I just want to finish this off here. Germania 5184, runway 8 right via Sierra 5 Sierra.
Unable taxi.
Okay, it's not ready yet.
Germania 5184.
Tower. Condor 746 heavy request pushback.
Condor 746 heavy pushback approved. Expect runway 8 right.
Tower. 8 right pushback approved. Condor 746 heavy.
Lufthansa 2090, wind is 580 knots at runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff.
Tower. Germania 5184 request taxi runway 8 right.
Germania 5184, runway 8 right via Sierra 5 Sierra.
Runway 8 right cleared for takeoff. Lufthansa 2090.
Apollo 375, taxi to terminal via Tango Sierra 7.
Runway 8 right via Sierra 5 Sierra. Germania 5184.
Okay.
Taxi to terminal via Tango Sierra 7.
We should have enough time now.
Tower, Easy 2071 inbound runway 8 left.
Okay, we got our last 3 arrivals coming in. So we wanted to take a helicopter ride over the Great Barrier Reef. We took a flight about 4 years ago over the reef, which was nice, but my daughter wanted to do a helicopter ride. Unfortunately, I'm such a fat guy that they were unable to have a helicopter that would be able to lift me up because, yeah, I'm just too heavy, unfortunately, and they didn't have the right helicopters, so we couldn't do it. So we called up ahead to check out how Townsville and Cairns was, and they didn't have any appropriate helicopters as well. Lufthansa 2282, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good morning. Lufthansa 2282.
Lufthansa 2090, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good morning. Lufthansa 2090.
And therefore we said, well, it's no use going up the coast if we can't do these helicopter rides. Unfortunately, we were there during winter, and there wasn't too much, too many tourists there, so they didn't have a lot of boats to go out on the reef, and we did try a lot, and we didn't want to do the same thing what we did 3 or 4 years ago, and therefore we just said, you know what, my daughter always wanted to see Ayers Rock, so I said, you know what, we'll just do a left-hand turn, and yeah, all of a sudden we had an extra 6,000 or 7,000 kilometers ahead of ourselves, and said, okay, we gotta go, pedal to the metal, and let's get going. Condor 746 Heavy, runway 8 right via Sierra 5 Sierra. And it was an excellent trip, and the best part was they actually had a helicopter there that was able to fit me in, and then just my daughter and myself on our own went to the Olgas and then over to Ayers Rock, and the sun was just setting down. It was just perfect timing all along. Great experience, my daughter loved it, all was worthwhile. Even better, we saw so many animals and running around free. We did see kangaroos, which was difficult to do because all kangaroos that we did see were all dead on the side of the street. Hansa line 2440, wind is 580 knots, runway 8 left, cleared for takeoff. Condor 1577, runway 8 right, cleared to land, wind is 5980 knots.
Runway 8 left cleared for takeoff. Hansa line 2440.
Easy 2071, runway 8 left, cleared to land, wind is 5980 knots.
Runway 8 right cleared to land. Condor 1577.
Air Portugal 553, pushback approved, expect runway 8 right.
Runway 8 left cleared to land. Easy 2071.
Tower, 8 right pushback approved, Air Portugal 553.
Yeah, so yeah, when we saw dingoes, we had the works, all sorts of cattle, and twice we had to slow down from 130 kilometers down to pretty much 10 or 20 because we had cattle on the street on these highways there in the outback, and we had goats, we had ostriches, emus, not ostriches, emus, and yeah, just really good. It was so much fun, so good. I hope my daughter has a lasting experience forever and a day. Come on, Hansaline, up you go. How about getting going? Let's check him out. He's a little slow.
Tower, Air Portugal
he's burning.
553, request taxi runway 8 right.
Let's check out the arrival. There's the arrival, just right behind him. Oh-wee. That should be easy, right? There's easy. Coming in. And he's taken off. Nice timing. Look at this. Up and down. But we still have a lot of wind here in between. So this gap was too close. Therefore, not correct. Condor 1577, taxi to terminal via Sierra 6.
Taxi to terminal via Sierra 6, Condor 1577.
Air Portugal 553, runway 8 right via Sierra 7 Sierra.
Runway 8 right via Sierra 7 Sierra, Air Portugal 553.
Hansaline 2440, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good morning, Hansaline 2440.
Yeah, horses. Yes, we saw dead horses and everything, and nobody cared about them. We saw just about the same amount of cars that have been dropped off there on the side of the street. It was
around runway 8 right. KLM
oh,
1801.
you serious? I'm an idiot. KLM 1801, contact departure. See, Melissa, you don't want to be with me. You don't want me in the tower. You do donuts around the airport one by one. Germania 5184, wind is 5980 knots, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff. Germania 5184.
Easy 2071, taxi to terminal via Mike November 2. That is incorrect. Easy 2071, taxi to terminal via Mike November 1. That is a lot better.
Unable to comply. Easy 2071.
Easy 2071, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Easy 2071.
Yeah, we have our last 3 departures. Oh, easy, what are you doing? Wow, going through the grass. Doing shortcuts here is a good idea, but I mean, this is ridiculous. Condor 746 heavy, wind is 5980 knots, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff.
Certainly right, Gary, certainly right. I would have been dead meat. 10% risk are going up. All right. So, that pretty much concludes our first airport here. If you haven't so far, please like or possibly even hit the subscribe button and subscribe. That'd be excellent. Easy2071, please contact whoever. There's been a file against you. But all in all, we didn't have any bug here today, so that's pretty good. Okay, I think we have some internet issues here. Condor 746 Heavy, contact departure.
Contact departure. Goodbye. Condor 746 Heavy.
Airport Sugar 553, runway 8 right, clear to land. Wind is 600 knots.
Unable to comply. Airport Sugar 553.
Airport Sugar 553, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 8 right cleared for takeoff. Airport Sugar 553.
Okay, looks like we might be back. I don't know. Probably everybody gone by now. Okay, we may be back live again. Sorry about that, folks. I don't know what happened. No internet. Still struggling here. Okay. Okay, we may be back. You might be able to hear me. The chat, something wrong with the chat at the moment. A totally loss of internet there for a second. I've never had that before. Let me just write something here in the chat. See if it works. I don't know. Possibly may not work at the moment. See if we can get the chat going again. Can I activate this chat again? Probably not.
KLM 1801 inbound runway 8 right.
Okay, it's up here. Let me... Never had these issues before, for some reason. Don't know what's going on. This is no good. What's going on here? Oh, everybody back? Back now? What's going on? Let me check it out. Check it out. Wow, crazy. Oh, here we go. So everybody is frozen back. I think we are back now. Okay, sorry about that, folks. It looks I had a